what's the crack? How you getting on? Jesus Christ, the world is fucking conspiring against me this evening. Fucking hell. SD cards not formatting, fucking internet fucking out. Sweet suffering Jesus. You're all very welcome to the Ramble Pod. I suppose I'm kind of numbering these things. I'm not numbering them. I don't know. Apple was telling me it's best not to number things. But you know what? Sometimes it makes it easier. This is the 41. The 41. This is number 41 of Ramble Pod. How are you? How's it going? You don't need to hear about my dose, but fucking, like everything. All the, like 3 different SD cards just decided, no, we're protected now. We're protected. You can't actually use us. I never fucking told him, I don't know what. It just, do you know one of them evenings where everything's fucking trying to break your balls? I tried to go live for the Patreons this evening. Storm fucking Gareth, which you'll probably hear blazing in the background in a minute, will just, oh, Jesus Christ almighty. I don't know what the fuck. Here, I need to shut this shit down. It's kind of half looking at me, and I had to fucking close down, you bastard. No, I don't want to fucking save. This is really interesting. It makes for great podcasting. I basically trying to fucking just close everything down so it doesn't absolutely melt down in my fucking hands. The laptop giving me a dose. Everything's giving me a dose. Storm Gareth is trying to rip the fucking roof off the house. But other than that, it was a good day. I'm right ahead of myself, lads. I have 2 buckshots recorded. I'm ahead of myself, finally. You're all very welcome. Very welcome. Thank you very much for joining in. If it's your first time listening, hit subscribe. It is normally better than this. I swear to God it is. I swear to Jesus it is. Gigs this week. This week, I'm 1 second now, I'll tell you. Oh yeah, I'm in Cavanagh's in Portlaoise. I'm trucking down with Emma Dorn and Mark Doheny. Then next week, I will be, if anybody's in Killarney on St. Patrick's Day, I'll be hosting the Bingo Loco there. I don't know where it is, but I'll tell you all about it. Then next week, gigging, comedy-wise, I'm in Unshaw on Camden Street. Good old Unshaw. Fucking haven't been back there in ages. I love the place. I'll be closing the show there. And then I'll be, the following night, I'll be in Pug Uglies back once again for the Renegade Master to put right the wrongs. In hoping there's no fucking PSNI officers in the place. And if there is, heaven fucking help them, because I'm fucking open. I'm bringing fucking both barrels. I'll be in Pug Uglies on the Thursday night. You hear that shit? Fucking storm. Oh, this is the worst I've heard. Like, it's a windy spot where we are, but Jesus Christ. You probably won't, I don't know, will this even get out tonight? I'll put it up on the, whatchamacallit, on the old Spreaker, but let's see. Let's see will it make it out, because I don't know. The internet is kind of shit the bed. It's kind of touch and go, and it isn't enough to do a live stream. So, because it would be dog shit, like it just my face breaking in and out, and it's not pretty enough to be fucking to keep you that fucking interested. Where was I last week? Oh, the Limelight. Oh, what a lovely night! I got this week's podcast recorded and all just beforehand, and I was in the Limelight. Oh, glorious. Glorious. The last night I was there was back in October last year, I think, and it was a quiet all night. It was only getting going, but they had it fucking packed out. Yeah, it was just great crack from the second I stood on the stage. Who was on? Alan Irwin was on, Diona Doherty was on, and chap hosting it, William Thompson. Very good, very good. Another strong fucking representative of the Northern Irish comedy community. The standard is strong. The crowd, Alan Irwin, the mad fucker, did the hip, the hop, the hippie did. You know that fucking rap. He did the entire thing. The whitest man in the history of white people did the entire thing as his closer. It was the most mental shit I've ever seen. It was brilliant, absolutely fucking brilliant. But I was looking on going, what? This is just brilliant, but it's the most bizarre shit I've ever seen. But the audience were great crack. By the time I got on stage, they were well warmed up. Like, I mean, that's what headliners won't tell you. They'll tell you, yeah, I went on, destroyed. I'm a headliner for a reason. And yeah, there is a reason why you're a headliner. But there's no doubt that expectations are in a good place, and all you have to do is meet them. You know, that kind of way. It's up to you to fuck it up. The stars have aligned for you at that stage. The people have gotten in the vibe. And as well as that, to be fair, there was a good shot of podcast listeners game as well. So, you know what I mean? They kind of knew the fucking crack. They knew there'd be a lot of cursing, a lot of slagging, and just, yeah, it was the first time in a long time when I went, right, that's my time. And it literally was. Told me to do 25 minutes. You know, the feeling was I burned through almost no material, just fuck acting around. But I was told to do 25 minutes. And when I did, well, so that's my time. Somebody actually went, oh. I was tempted to stop and go, but you kind of you got to exit. You got to get the fuck off the stage while going is good. Like sometimes, but somebody actually went, oh, which was one of the best compliments of the night. I was getting, it was a great audience, full stop, like, but it audibly, like a grown ass man did that, which I love that. That's a bigger compliment than anything. Oh fuck, oh you're done, are you? Ah, all right. Like the massage is half over. They're gonna. It's fucking news. You're only getting going there. But there was a great gang there. In fairness, like it was just a good buzz. You know what I mean? As well as that, they sent on a couple of videos as well, because I think they're going to use them as promo. They do actually. They have a serious setup there in the Limelight. If you haven't been along, the comedy scene is absolutely booming in Northern Ireland right now in Belfast, and it's great. And it looks like Daly's is coming back to Oma, which is great. Great fucking news. Fantastic stuff. He was one of the stalwarts back in the day for a small town. Who's some going. He used to get some. Like Chrissy Bowes runs it there, and you could see it. He did something like he's no aspirations to be a stand-up. He just wants to be a promoter, which is a great vibe. Like because it's just nothing gets in the way. Then just going to produce a good show. But yeah, the Belfast scene is absolutely fucking flying. It's great to see it. What was it? A Thursday? What was it? Wednesday night? Maybe was it Wednesday night last week? No, it was Thursday night last week. But even still, Thursday night. Like Belfast is not a big city, but they still managed to fill that place. You know what I mean? Which is a good sign. And obviously, Pogue Uglies was on over the road. And it's great, and that's getting filled out as well now. So fucking mighty going, brilliant to see it. Shout out to all the lads that came up to me afterwards. Fair play. I just had to get back down the road because quite literally I needed to be in Cork the next morning. I would have hung out for a bit longer. You know what I mean? To any of the lads that came up afterwards, just podcast listeners and stuff. But quite literally, I was in Belfast, got off stage, was out the door for probably 11:15, and all told, out the door for about 11:15, and I had to be in Cork for 9:00 the next morning. So, that was the reason why I had to bolt. But we had a quick chat, a few of us. Shout out to the chap wearing, I meant to point it out, for quality, wearing his snow birch fucking camo. I'm not sure if he understood. You need a fair snowfall to justify that jacket. Going hunting in, but hey, we've been getting it. We got it again on Sunday. But shout out to that chap. I was chatting with him at the end just briefly. He's after bringing a bunch of his buddies along. Because his podcast listeners, a few other lads for the old 40s and all the rest of it. And like I said, come on up. Fucking let me know you're listening to the podcast because it's good to meet real people. But yeah, fair play. Sorry I couldn't hang around any longer, but that's the reasoning behind it. Had to be in fucking Cork for a thing the following morning. So that's the joys of the entertainment industry, guys. Just burn the fucking tires off your car. Jesus Christ, even the service yoke came up the other day. I was like, did I not just get this fucking thing serviced? But yeah, that'll tell you. It feels like I got it serviced just before Christmas. Just before Christmas. And the ping just went, ping. Get it serviced, motherfucker. That'd be actually cooler too if it came up on it, just honesty, like, you know what I mean? That you need to get this service. Not one of them, if you just came up and you're going, hey, get me fucking serviced, will you? I'd love that. Wouldn't that be great? If that was, you could work that into like one of your modern cars that you could actually put in, if you can put on your own alarm on your phone and stuff like that. Imagine if you could just put on like your own notifications on your car. Could you do that? I bet you could. I bet you some tech nerd could hardwire a fucking car and get into the system, a Tesla or something, and just go, here, fucking service me. Yeah. What's the servicing on a Tesla? What is it? There's no fucking oil or air filters or fuck all. What is it? Jesus Christ, the roof is going to come off this place. And this is the one even I thought the dog would be losing her shit. She's over. She couldn't give a bollocks. She's conked out. Just fucking loving life. To be a dog. Is there what do you do with it? I don't know. I nearly got fucking run down by one today. I was in town doing another podcast today for Friday next week's podcast and stood out through green crossing man because I'm not a total bollocks. I was crossing when it was time to cross. But a Tesla around the corner, he broke the fucking lights. But I couldn't fucking hear. I heard nothing. I don't have headphones or anything, but just nothing. Fuck all. Tire noise just about, like, but I just saw this fucking thing. It was like, okay, they're going to have to put something into them yokes. I reckon do you remember them clacky yokes for your wheels years ago? Do you remember that? Kellogg's used to put them in your wheel. You could get them, and they basically click, 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 click. That's what they need to do for Teslas and fucking Nissan Leafs and Priuses or whatever other ones they use in electric power. Just with little clickers on the inside of their wheels, you get free in your cornflakes. And that'd be somebody should definitely do that. Somebody has to do that. Or you could do it just like a playing card. Just stick it inside the wheel, tick, 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 just to let people know. I'm completely fucking waffling here now. Once again, apologies to the Patreons, but thank you very much. I'll get this fucking thing sorted some which way. There's another way of doing podcasting that Gordo has shown me. The guru of podcasting that is Gordon Rochford of those conspiracy guys. He's there's a thing to download. I think it's Wirecast or something, and it's even with a shitty fucking connection, like tonight's fucking carry on, it'll still get it sorted for you. So I'll have something sorted before the weekend, so we can get fucking properly going for next Tuesday. Oh Jesus Christ! But I will just purely for the Patreons. There'll be this week's podcast. I'm going to put it out a day early. I'm going to put it out on Thursday for you, just so you can fucking have it. Just a little thank you, for being. Holy fuck! The roof is going to come off this fucking place. I don't know. Can you hear that? Is the mic picking it up? But Jesus Christ! There'll be fucking. Be lucky if there's anything out in the yard tomorrow. Fucking hell tonight. But yeah, for the Patreon people, if Patreon is a new thing, you've never heard of it, essentially, you throw a couple of quid at a podcast you like through the Patreon page, which is always in the show notes at the bottom of this. Minimum is $3. Throw what you want at it. The more, the better, obviously, because we can fucking buy more shit and just host this thing on more. I'm going to have to find another hosting thing that I really, if you want to move up with the big boys, you got to fucking move in, do a few hosting fucking places. So I got to just start another one. Another hosting thing. And that's essentially what Patreon goes towards, is paying the thing. It's not paying me anything, you know what I mean? Until you get into the mega numbers, like, you know what I mean? Again, those conspiracy guys numbers where you can actually make a living out of it. But right now, it's just about covering the whatchamacallit. Covering the fucking hosting fees and everything else. But look, it's up to yourselves. If you want extra content, it'll be there for you if you go into the Patreon. And that's the good thing about it, is there's extra shit, because you have to do that. You have to do it for the people. There's also a Tea Republic shop if you want to go ahead and buy your fucking my face or the logo and stick it on fucking tea cozy. I don't know. Do you know what? There isn't tea cozies actually, but I think there's beer cozies and a couple other things. So have at it. That'll be there too. Also the link to any gigs coming up. Have a fucking gander. That'll be there as well. To the TomO'Mahony.com/gigs. Oh, I did a fucking bingo loco down in Cork on Saturday. Oh, it was off the fucking chain. It was off the chain. It was about 300 fucking women. No, there was about 290 women and about 10 blokes in the place. Jesus Christ. I'm telling you now, if you're a single guy, don't mind your fucking Tinder. Don't mind your fucking Tinder or any of that shit. Just go. Like, if you're out, just go early in the evening to one of these things. You could meet the love of your life. You really could. The chances are greatly increased, because quite literally that was the ratio. It had to be fucking, Jesus Christ, it had to be fucking 9-1, or something close to it anyway. It had to be fucking incredible. It was off the fucking chain. People were absolutely, like, there was a couple of tables around us that were just, they'd obviously been pre-drinking all fucking day, and like, we started at 7:30 and there was one table beside the main stage, and they weren't marking no numbers or nothing. They were using the pens that you mark the fucking bingo book with, to just write on each other's heads. And these are men and women. They were just fucked beyond belief. But the rest of the room was in powerful form. Like, it was great. Great fucking gig. Couldn't help myself. Stopped at the Hillbillies on the way out. This is the thing. I bet anybody to show me in Ireland where there's better southern fried chicken than a Hillbillies. I don't think I could make nicer than it myself. And I'm all right at making fucking nice chicken, but I can't make nicer than this. Holy Jesus Christ. Let me know the best fried chicken in Ireland. Anywhere on the island. Let me know the best fried chicken and I'll try it out. But I tell you one fucking thing. Trying to fucking beat that hillbilly stuff. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm above. There's a couple of them in Dublin now. get to, I don't know what the Dublin ones, is the standard still the same? But and anytime you get to one, do you know what? Let's try out the ones. Let's see, can I find the ones in Dublin? And I'll try to get to them over the next couple of weeks. But I tell you one thing, if you're anywhere near the Cork region, by the way, also at the exit for the petrol station there, the Big Amber, they have hillbillies in there if you don't need to go into the city, if you don't get into the city. And it's just as fucking good. I can guarantee you that, if you're hanging with hunger. Oh, fuck, I don't know what. The chicken stays right. It's just, now it's salty as fuck. Especially on a Saturday night. I did definitely up the salt intake because people are pissed. I was the only sober bloke in there. But it just had to be fucking done. Oh, Jesus, it is good stuff. Oh, fuck, it is good stuff. I don't know if I was telling you last week. I did Louis McGee's podcast. Louis was on episode 67 or 68. He was co-star he played Louis in Dame O'Niver. He played Louis's fucking name. He played Spuddy. Jesus Christ, Tom, you can tell. Like, this is 11:15 at night now. The brain is starting to run down, lads. I apologise. And he has a podcast which I kind of barked him into. You know what I mean? I'm going to stop commenting on the fucking wind outside. You can probably all hear it in the background. And I just badgered him into, because he's so into gaming and shit. So we did his podcast, and he had it. I reshared it on my page and stuff like that. So have a gander. It's called Bit of Bants. It's not. Yeah, he should probably give it a more gamey name more than anything. Now, we didn't talk a whole pile about games and stuff like that because, let's be honest, it'd be like me going to Louis' house and fucking talking about rugby. You know what I mean? There wasn't going to be a lot of fucking to and fro on that conversation. So he brought up the GA fucking game. I thought it was only just a myth that it didn't actually happen, but apparently there was a GA game for PS2 or something like that back in the day, and there's talks of bringing out a proper one now for up to date one. I don't know who the fuck's going to buy it. I mean, maybe 500 people in Ireland. Is that going to justify making a fucking game? Probably not. But it was actually, and that was about it. Computer game wise, that was about all the chats we had. The rest was about, I don't know what else it was about. I may have actually talked to you about this already, but it's out now anyway if you want to have a gander at it. Yeah, it was good crack. It was good just catching up at fucking Louis anyway. Do you know what? I wonder, would any fucker know? Because they say like they don't want you fucking. They say you can't be harnessing the wind energy yourself, like, because they actually you're made to sell it back to the fucking grid and then buy regular electricity through. Who would fucking know? Who the fuck would know? If you bought one of those Tesla charging packs, like, you know, the ones, they're like they'll power a house for a day if you can put enough energy into it, like, and it's only about the size of a rucksack. It fits on the wall. I think they're about fucking $5,000. But if you think about it in the long term, like, you pay it off in a fucking 2 years, like, wouldn't you? Fuck me with the wind around this place, like, you could stick up any half-arse bastard of a thing, and it'd stay spinning forever. Like, honest to God, like right now, I could run fucking Croke Park off the energy that's flying around outside there. Huh? Why? Who would know if you just went off grid? Leave yourself hooked up to the power, all right, and pay fuck all. Use fuck all electricity. That's what you'd be doing if you're. See, that's how they catch lads with the old drugs, growing fucking marijuana. That's how they catch him. Is the spikes in electricity. We were talking about this before, that the right time to be doing it would be to turn on the lights and the power when milking is going on in a rural area. You know what I mean? That'd be the right time to do it. But fuck that. Stick up a fucking couple of windmills around the house. Couple of old fucking. If you're a drug grower, you'd have the price of one of those Tesla packs. I mean, the only other option is a big fucking load of batteries together or something. But this is essentially a battery out of a Tesla stuck to the wall, and it'll power the house for the day. Who the fuck would know? Who the fuck would know? If you just said, oh, yeah, you keep working away on electricity there, lads. Yeah, leave it plugged in. Yeah. But say nothing. Say fucking nothing. You'll be using no electricity at all. They still fucking charge it, wouldn't you? Just a guesstimate rate. Isn't that their kind of fucking setup? A guesstimate fucking rate. Yeah, I think I might look into this, people. Fucking wind energies. Bags of it going around outside there. Fucking, quite literally bags of it. I could bag up fucking wind outside in that bastard fucking Storm Gareth. What a shitty fucking name too. Why you? I'm not saying, look, there could be somebody Gareth listen to this and all the rest, but even still, you'd be like, if the storm was called Storm Tom, you go, fuck off with yourself, Storm Tom. Call it what it is. Storm Cuntface. It's been a total prick. Wrecking trees, fucking pulling down yokes. Guarantee my fucking garden table now is upside down outside. The barbecue's probably up in a fucking tree. Storm Cuntface, that's what it should be called. You rotten bastard. Storm Rotten Bastard. That's a good fucking name for a storm. Don't be giving it actual proper people's names like Garrett. Garrett is an accountant. Do you know, what are you doing? Well, who thought that was a good idea anyway? Just giving them names. What's the fucking point in giving them names? So we can talk about it afterward. That's how obsessed we are with the weather. So we can actually talk about how Garrett. Do you know, this will be on reeling in the ears. Storm Garrett swept through the country mid-March and ruined at least 3 people's fucking daffodils. Ruined it. Fucking ruined it. The weather has been fucking gone bananas anyway. Here I am, starting talking about it again. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know what. I planned on having all sorts of chats because we're going to be live on this, so my brain is kind of half melted now. Storm Gareth, go fuck yourself. Gusts and risks of flooding. Of course it is, yeah. Let's see. There's somebody warning people to drug test their own kids now at the minute. And keep an eye out for extra plants in the bedroom. Now, hold on, let me see, can I get this up again? Where the fuck did I see that? Here we are. Parents need to test kids for drugs. Right, how are you going to do that now? Oh, this is the most... An internationally known addiction counsellor has urged parents to start testing their own kids for drugs, checking any new plants appearing in their bedrooms. New plants? Like there's going to be fucking old plants. Anybody listen to this podcast as a child, at any point in your life, did you feel the need through your teen years to have a fucking plant in your room? No. So there's going to be nothing about new plants, Marie. It's going to just be, if a plant turns up in the room, you need to fucking check your kid. There is no fuck. She says cannabis is now inaccurately considered harmless, and the use of ketamine, a powerful horse tranquilizer and anesthetic, and cocaine is new prevalent drugs of choice. What? You just skimmed... fucking hold on now. She says cannabis is now inaccurately considered harmless, and the use of ketamine, a powerful horse, and cocaine is now power. That whole sentence ran into one. There needs to be a full stop there at Marie. Cannabis is now inaccurately considered harmless. Full stop. The use of ketamine and powerful in the next sentence and cocaine are the now prevalent drugs of choice. Yeah, you can't be putting... I'm not saying fucking cannabis doesn't give you a bit of a... for some people it doesn't make you a bit fucking squirrely. But lads, you can't be fucking lumping in fucking ketamine and cocaine in with fucking marijuana and cannabis. You fucking can't. All the talks about legalizing drugs, young people are really buying into it. All you hear is, I'm young, it's fun, and I don't know anyone. In Colorado, the US, where marijuana was legalized, experts are trying to get to repealed, a multi-billion-dollar industry now for the government, so it's going to agree. Yeah, kids are melting. And melting with cocaine these days. That's a strange word to pick, isn't it? Kids are melting with cocaine. It's never been as bad. Kids are throwing caution to the wind and using it as instant gratification without consequences. Alcohol mixed with cocaine creates another chemical in the liver which can cause sudden death. Cannabis is a psychoactive mood-altering drug which causes changes to the brain, similar to schizophrenia. And no one hurling... do you know what? I think, Marie, the people I see that fucking smoke a lot, you know what, yeah. They'd probably be fucking lunatics no matter what they'd fucking pick up, Marie. So, yeah. I get you, Marie. I get you. But it's just... Why is there loads of fucking ads for shitty shirts popping up in front of me? Are they fucking onto something? Yeah, I don't know. Fucking let them have it all. Let them have it all. And if they fucking drop dead, they fucking drop dead. Let them fucking at it. Beers, you can drink as much fucking booze as you want. You can drop dead from that. You can buy a fucking car and fucking put it into a wall. So fucking what? Let them have the clean stuff. Do you know what I mean? Don't fucking do it if you don't want to be fucking risking dying. Do you know what I mean? So, I don't know why I said, do you know what I mean, 3 fucking times there, but it's like, Darwinism, fucking clearing it out, like, if there's people fucking willing, like, if you're going to have a go off ketamine, think about that, like, if you're going to have a go off that, there can be no surprise if death is around the corner. I know what you're saying, like, keep an eye on your kids and all the rest of it, but at the same time, like, Jesus Christ, to be fair, I'm finding it hard to even give a bollocks about what Maria's saying here. We'll move on. The new sensation. Yeah, I mean, fucking horrible segue. But I haven't watched it. I have not watched Leaving Neverland. I don't need. It's of no benefit to me to know any more about the situation. Whatever happened, happened. It's no. Yeah, I mean, it seems like it happened. Who knows? I don't fucking know. And you know what? I mean, I probably should watch it just for comedic purposes. Not that I'm saying it's funny, but there's probably going to be something funny I could find to say about it. And that's what humour is all about, isn't it? But look at it enough. I don't know. It's not that. I mean, apparently now RT is saying we're not playing Michael Jackson's fucking songs, right? You know, who gives a fuck at this stage? Like Michael Jackson's estate, whoever's got that and got the fucking rights. Like, what you don't realise is he owns all the Beatles fucking songs as well. So you're gonna not ever play a Beatles song again. You know, so he's gonna his crowd will fucking get you. His crowd will fucking get you. There seems to be people. It's International Women's Day. Yeah, the other day. I don't know what it is. And I asked a few women, what is International Women's Day? And nobody seems to really know. I'm guessing it's celebrating women. That's a good thing. But nobody's... Like, you know what St. Patrick's Day is. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. What was it? There should be more of a thing. You know what I mean? If you're going to have a thing, call it... You know, if you're going to call a day a thing, then fucking, you know... Let's see. International Women's Day. Let's try this out. See what went on. What the fuck? International Women's Day. 11 of the best events around Ireland. Maybe this will tell me what was going on. Events big enough beat call for gender balance and celebrate achievements. Okay. That's a horrific picture up the front. Right. This is really interesting shit for a podcast. I know there is. Eccentric Breakfast with the Irish Times Women's Podcast. Fantastic. Some crack. And Still I Rise. Pillar Room, Rotunda Hospital, Dublin 1. 6 to 9 p.m. €38, concession 28.50, including bubbly and canapes. Booking Eventbrite. What the fuck? You haven't told me what it is. Top Irish musicians and artists, female-led musicians. Okay, that's yeah. Okay, we get that. Yeah, that's fair enough. Fucking enough to charge, isn't it? €38. I never charged €38 to come and see me. Network Ireland International Women's Day Conference, Thomond Park Stadium in Limerick. Ooh, tickets €65 fucking for members, and 75 including lunch and drinks and tickets. The annual flagship launch of Network Ireland, which supports the professional and personal development of women, includes former. I get that, but where's the money go? Because that's £75 a fucking head. Is anybody else seeing Network Ireland? Like, what the fuck is Network Ireland? Let's see what Network Ireland is. Because it sounds to me... Oh, yeah. Right, they want to... Sounds to me like that's just making a lot of fucking money. Seahorse. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's a play. International Women's Day Rise Up Rally. Alliance for Choice for gearing up. See, this isn't charging any fucking money. This is people making a kind of a... Ordinary speakers followed by... Yeah, there's nobody making money out of that. And it is actually just a bit of an old rally. And they're selling stuff and they're talking amongst each other. Organising a bus in Dublin. Yeah, see, that's a thing now. That's kind of a rally. That's what I thought it would be about. Instead, all these other fuckers seem to be making money off it. And bags of fucking money. £75 a head. Here. Should not... Look, it's the fucking same with anything. All these things, it's like fucking Arthur's Day. It was just being peddled just to make fucking moolah. Sure, look, there's more fucking Yoke's poetry. Fucking, man, that's fucking money as well, yeah. Here's the good one. The Pirate Queen, Yoga and Live Music. We have to see this. This went on apparently on the 8th of March. St. Kevin's Community Centre, 8th of March in Dublin. Ireland's warrior Granuaile, Cloniniwala, is celebrated in a yin yoga storytelling and live music evening, promising a 2-hour yin yoga practice with the heart and soul of an Irish warrior woman and an incredible story of bravery to the sound of voice, fiddle and bodhrán. Well, fuck me. Fucking hell. You'd want to be checking whoever's fucking growing fucking new plants inside in that room. I can tell you. That is mental. I'd give it a go, though. They haven't said what the price of tickets were. I would have given it a go. It sounds so mental it could be actually good. An uncle of ourselves there actually kind of is into that kind of stuff. They have They have a room where all that kind of crazy retreat shit goes on out. They live in a kind of an old manor house. Here. Jesus Christ, there's even more fucking on Cosson. And on Cosson at the Shelbourne Hotel, this has fucking what wanker written all over. On Cosson's annual fundraising lunch supports an organisation which empowers girls through education. Very fucking vague. MC Miriam O'Callaghan. Miriam O'Callaghan's making that woman does nothing for nothing. I'm telling you now. On Cosson's. That is like something out of a Ross O'Carroll Kelly book, isn't it? Lunch supports an organisation which empowers girls through education. You're way too vague there, lads. There's what? You're way too vague. There's a bunch of other shit went on, and there's everybody like charging $54.23 just to be the. Oh, for fuck's sake! Okay. So it sounds to me like 2 events out of this whole thing weren't charging for the fucking nose to be at, and all of their reasons for charging are so fucking vague. Can anybody not see this? Like showing up, and then when you ask, like, this is the thing. You can get overly fucking excited by the notion of a thing and go, well, I'm doing this for the greater good of a thing. But when you actually break it down, you go, okay, I know we're all in here and we feel like we're making a difference. But what are we actually making a difference to? Where's the fucking money going? And you see fucking Miriam O'Callaghan standing at the top of the table. You're going to go, oh, I see. Because old Miriam doesn't. I can tell you one thing: her agent wants 15% of everything she's doing, and I can guarantee it ain't for fucking nothing. She's doing that, and it's in the Shelbourne too. Shelbourne ain't gonna let you in for nothing. It's fucking snazziest hotel in Dublin, nearly. Jesus Christ! Oh fucking hell! I am a cynical old bastard. I know I am, but come on. The one thing there that was actually up in Belfast, International Women's Day Rise Up rally. Nobody getting charged nothing, and it's speakers and people fucking kind of selling stuff, but at the same time they're speakers and actual campaigning for fucking human rights. The rest of this sounds like somebody fucking trying to make money. That's what it sounds like. Like all fucking good things, there'll be there'll be somebody making fucking moolah somewhere. Why are people throwing cheese on babies? What is this about? What is this? Parents, people throwing cheese on babies. People are not fucking happy about this. I'll be honest, I'm so out of the fucking loop, lads. I don't know what's going on. Cheese on babies. Why would you? And that Easy Singles isn't cheese. That should be outlawed. That shit isn't cheese. I got cheese over the weekend. The old one picked it up for me in Limerick. Oh, Jesus Christ, it fucking put hair on your chest, would. Oh, it was fucking. I'm not joking with you. You nearly need to open it outside. That sort of cheese. It had nettles in it, never just made in the burn. I felt more Irish after fucking eating this cheese. Honestly, I started speaking fucking in old Gaelic after eating it. It was such a fucking Irishy cheese. I mean, this stuff. I had a foot of beard growing out after it. I had to take a fucking strimmer to my face. It was unbelievable how cheesy fucking, how Irish this cheese was and how strong this fucking cheese was, I can tell you. And then the fucking people, the Easy Single, that's gutter. Do you know what that is? That's the rennet, the scum off the top of the vat where they actually make the cheese. That is the leftover stuff. When they peel off the cheese, the stuff that's left in the vat afterwards, that's what they make Easy Singles out of. That's why it has a rubbery consistency and kind of tastes like gelatinous fucking fat. There you go. Put that in your fucking sandwich the next time you fucking try it. And that's coming from somebody who actually... Now, I didn't work there, but I asked a fellow who had worked in the creamery in Tipperary, what the fuck is that? Because it doesn't seem like cheese. Well, apparently people are sticking it to babies' faces. Why? I don't know. I don't know. Like, can't be right, is it? Are you allowed to? That can't be right. Throwing cheese on a baby's head, or even Easy Singles on a baby's head. I'm missing the point. If there is a fucking point, if you are doing it, stop fucking doing it, will you? For the love of Jesus Christ, as shit trends go. I mean, there was the ice bucket challenge, and now there's people throwing cheese on top of fucking babies. Cut that out. If you're at that, cut that shit out. I tell you one thing, your child will end up fucking absolutely battering the head off you. People wonder why their children turn up weird. Why does he not like me? It's because you did shit like that. You fucking did stuff like that. Fuck knows what's going to happen today. I mean, I don't know. Fucking hell tonight. Right, that was the most disjointed podcast of all time. You'll be happy to know I have a great guest this week. It's the mighty Shane Todd is on, of the Toddcast and the Boys Town. A lot of people listening to this will know who Shane is. Shane was my guest, and he's some cracking fucking stories. We got recording upstairs in one of the offices in the Limelight. So he'll be out this Friday. I'm going to put it out Friday, but it'll be out Thursday, an early fucking one. It'll be out Thursday, ad-free, early one for the Patreon people. So, if it's your first time, click subscribe. Give it an old rating. I don't know. This one was all over the fucking map today because I'm just pure discombudled, if that's a word, with the roof almost about to rip off the fucking house with Storm Gareth. And the fact that the bastard stole my internet. So, I don't know, will this go up during the night? I'm going to put it up and see what fucking happens. But feel free to give it a rating if you're feeling in a generous mood. Don't if you're not. For all the gigs, go straight to tomomahony.com/gigs. Oh, there you are. The internet's back on there again. Now, did you hear that? Go away, you rotten bastard. Huh? Just as I'm finishing, the internet goes, we're back, Tom. We were just out the back for a fag. Sorry, were you missing us? Were you looking for it? I was, yeah, you pack of fucking wankers. Out fucking smoking out the back. Fucking internet. Anyway, go on away, lads, and I'll talk to you again on Friday.